Hi guys, and welcome to Quadcover Sports Talks. We'll be talking about and giving a brief review about the TRAU FC versus East Bengal match in the I League. So it's 5th versus 6th, hosted by TRAU FC at the Khuman Lampak Stadium, Imphal, and the temperature was 24 degrees Celsius. From that, we can understand that it is very susceptible to high pitch and high end, fast paced games, and so did we see that. Yes. Before we begin breaking down the match into different halves and segments, consider subscribing, and if you like it, give a thumbs up, ring the bell icon, and also share this with your friends. So let's begin. In the starting of the match, TRAU FC in red really got the ball. So the ball was being played around by East Bengal, and we could see that Khuman and Aidara, who led the team today, thread really good passes and created chances as well. But from TRAU FC's perspective, what they try to do is get East Bengal in the counter attacks. Recently, we know that due to lack of defensive organization, East Bengal has suffered, and I won't say lack of defensive organization, but to some extent it is, and they have conceded goals out of nowhere. And that did affect a lot of their game. So next, at the 7th minute, we could see Sunday missing a great chance, a good ball from Jared Williams into the box, and a good cross by Mayoma to Sunday, but Ralte kept East Bengal in the game, and for that, I think Ralte needs a lot of praise. Recently, he has been accused of really harsh criticism, but today he showed his worth with that save. Also, there were good attempts by Colado from outside the box, and also we could see Colado playing volleys, which is very traditional but very effective. But in the first half, all the volleys and the shots were of no use. Also, another thing in the first half that I want to point out is East Bengal played from the right hand side, and mostly from the right hand side, and it became very predictable that Mehtab Singh from the right back is going to connect and try to use Espada's height to get in goals and get the equalizer. So for that, it's very predictable that this is going to happen. And in the 18th minute, TRAU FC got their first goal. So out of the blue, I didn't even see that goal coming. So good ball inside by Dinesh Singh, and a late outing, to be honest, by Ralte. Late outing, all I must say, but his attempt was good, but it was too late, and Emeka headed the ball inside and gave TRAU FC in red the lead, well deserved and well needed lead in the first half. So it was really concerning that due to lack of defensive organization, again, East Bengal is suffering, and the fans, I've been talking to a lot of fans recently, they are genuinely worried about this lack of defensive organization. So another thing that we could see is Didika being subbed off, and Juan Mera came in the center in place of him, and also Brandon came in on the right flank to give pace, and yes, it was effective, and we could see East Bengal going up a lot more. But at the end, the possession game was shared. At the end of the first half, the possession game was shared at 49-51, where 51, and the game was all even, barring the goal which East Bengal conceded. Also, Colado took a lot of workload, and I'm really impressed by his work ethic today. Recently, he has been a bit sloppy, but today he showed his worth. And another player I want to point out in the first half is Dinesh. Dinesh really did a very good job for TRAU FC. And his best part I liked about Dinesh is his tackles and his fouls and his clearances were very tactical. If you see his movement, if you see the timing of his tackles, and if you see how he cleared the ball and where he cleared the ball, you could see that it all had a reason, and the reason was correct, and it was the right decision. His decision making was really good from the right back, and also we could see Netrajit Singh being subbed off due to injury. So two forced substitutions for Netrajit Singh in this match, one by TRAU and one by uh, East Bengal. But in the first half, I feel that East Bengal did not do as good and as well they are expected to. They are a football giant in India and one of the largest teams in India with a lot of heritage. And in the first half, they honestly, in my opinion, they didn't show their class. So this is the summary of the first half. So the second half was nothing like the first half. The second half was very different, and East Bengal went all guns out and outscored TRAU FC. In the beginning of the second half, we could see Khuman being subbed off, and it was a very good decision by the coach Rivera, as the new signing Victor Perez Alonso came in. And as I said in the previous video, in the video where I talked about just Victor Perez, so he's a very mature player, he's a very experienced player, he's good with both his feet, he has good vision, and he is very good in set pieces. So his effect, he acted as a layer, and he could give Colado and Juan Mera a lot of freedom in the attack, and his effect was seen immediately. So in the 52nd minute, we could see that Colado giving a back heel to Juan Mera controlling the ball, giving it to Espada, and Espada flicking it to Colado, and a thumping goal by Colado as the ball reaches the back of the net, giving East Bengal the equalizer, which was very well needed. Honestly, in the second half, I didn't see TRAU playing that much, but let's carry on with the goals and we'll explain the match later on. The next is a free kick by Victor Perez, and Espada once again uses his height and assists the ball with the head to Aidara, and he was there at the right place and at the right time, and he scored a brilliant goal and gave East Bengal the well-needed lead. Again, just 2 minutes later, we could see that there was a long ball by Colado to Espada. Colado from the right back, he gave a long ball to Espada, great strength as he received the aerial ball, controlled it, and a defense splitting pass by him to Brandon, and Brandon just aced it through, dashed from the right hand side and scored the goal, and he celebrated with the shirts off, and he got a yellow for that. But great goal and the turning point for the match, as they got the insurance goal there. Again, after a while, there was a handball. Victor Perez took the corner kick. Aidara volleyed it, and it touched the hand of a TRAU player, and it was a free kick. It was a penalty, It was a penalty, and yes, Espada went on to take it, and he placed it beautifully and scored his 6th of the season, and the lead was 4-1 all of a sudden by the 76th minute. So East Bengal went all guns out. Yes, in the later stage, they were pushed by Ashir Akhtar on Naucha Singh, and yes, that was a bit clumsy by Ashir Akhtar, but I don't know if something else could have been done there. And yes, Uche calmly finished it and made it 4-2. This is how I can summarize the goals, but let's summarize the match and each of the players' roles in this match. Starting off with TRAU FC, the only player I could see properly in the second half was Krishnananda, and he was very effective. He was pacey, he was there chasing the ball, he was there going in for the goal, and also he missed a lot of chances. Yes, along with Joseph as well, who missed right in front of the goal. Now, considering the whole match, I could see slowly East Bengal, in the starting of the first half, East Bengal had the match in their control. Then it went to TRAU, but in the second half, it was only East Bengal. I didn't see TRAU playing a bit. Okay, so from a neutral perspective, it's a great game to watch, a 6-goal thriller, but there were a lot of missed chances. TRAU FC had a lot of chances from set pieces where they could have finished and got the lead and also could have got 3 points at home, but they failed to do that. Whereas in the first half, East Bengal did miss a lot of chances, but they took it in the second half. So for that, kudos to East Bengal, and they did really well. And the forced substitution of Didika was really a blessing in disguise, as Brandon scored as he came on in his place. And also the subbing off of Khuman in the beginning of the second half was also a blessing in disguise, as Victor Perez came in and he proved his worth and proved his class immediately. Coming in from La Liga, playing for Real Valladolid, he has to play that good, and he did. He's a very calm and composed player, and I'm really impressed by how he handled the defensive side of the game, and also threaded great passes and very cheeky and genius free kicks, clever free kicks inside the box, which could have been finished by a lot of East Bengal players. Also, in terms of East Bengal defense, I think Mehtab Singh must get a lot of credit because he was strong. He held off MK so that he cannot score any more goals, and also he ran up and down the field. He was solid at the back, and overall he had a great game. The East Bengal defense was full Indian and they did really good. I'm happy with how East Bengal transitioned from the first to second, and right now they're at fourth, and they're in a relatively very good place from where they were two matches back. And hopefully East Bengal will continue like this, and we can see good games and good comebacks like this. So for a neutral perspective, and for the East Bengal fans, I'm sure it's a very good news and a very cherished match. And also for Victor Perez Alonso, what a start to his game. I'm sure the East Bengal fans have got a new hero, and slowly let's see how he can contribute more to this game and contribute to I-League and CFL as well. So that's my review, and if you have anything else to add for the viewers, please do so in the comment section. And also looking forward to your criticism so that we can improve our videos and analysis in the coming days. And hopefully, if you liked it, please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the videos, and keep supporting Indian football as much as you can. And I say this thing in every video and I mean it. Please support Indian football. We supporters are the stakeholders of Indian football. So till then, we'll see you in the next one. This is me, Abhishek, signing off. Hopefully we'll see more of these wonderful games coming up, and chalo bye.